Hello, I'm CammyG and welcome back to our Fortnite Save the World weekly update. So yes, we have the weekly refresh today, and my god, they've given us the Smorgasbord Llama. You can get 2 of these, but it's a 1500 ticket price tag. But as you can see, you get pretty much guaranteed all gold weapons, and you get a choice as well, which is fantastic. This is actually probably a good deal for those newer accounts if you do have enough tickets. Obviously, if you don't see something in there you like, then don't buy it. Like, that's going to be a waste of tickets. But if you see a few items that you like, then yeah, go ahead and get it. Now, in the item shop, we have 2 new items in the event shop. So, Dashing Hair Ken, he gives Kunai Storm dropping Easter eggs. Well, just eggs, I guess, not Easter eggs. And those explode for, a certain base damage, and it's increased if he is your commander. And then we have the Easter egg launcher, actually Easter eggs this time, which is an hilarious weapon. It's super fun to use. As to whether it's a good weapon to, objectively speaking, it's all right. I mean, it's there for the memes mostly. And then the weekly shop has refreshed, so get your legendary flux, get your evolutionary materials, and so on. Cool. So for the quests, we'll do the daily quests. So for war games, Entwine, we have Torn Apart with Rolling Fog, so you're going to be able to do that easily. AFK. Denied with Surprise, you might struggle with the surprise element in that one, so might want to skip it. Space Rocks for full time, easily AFKable, and then Hotspots with heavy explosives. You might struggle with the hotspots, but for all of these, just check out the description for AFK endurance builds if you don't have those already. The daily for endurance is Twine Peak, so you should do that if you've got our build. And then with the Horde mode, we have a new weekly, so it's Melee Mayhem, which makes melee weapons do more damage. Ranged weapons do less damage, but traps also do increase damage. So if you've been struggling to do this, this might be the time to try it, because your traps are going to do way more damage. I've seen people in comments and Reddit suggest letting 2 objectives die and just focusing on the one. That could work. Might want to give that a go. It's up to you guys. Just bear in mind that is your last line of defense then. When I did it, we just kept all 3 alive, so it's up to you how you want to go about it. But yeah, that is that. Now for ventures in the mission alert rewards, not anything too crazy at the top end. We have 2 epic survivors, but apart from that, there's not really much cracking about. So to be honest, I'm probably just going to move straight on to Stonewood, because everyone can access Stonewood. We'll start there. Sadly, no V-Bucks today, but weekly reset gives us something to look forward to, I suppose. So it's not all negatives. Now we do have a llama reward somewhere. So there we go, upgrade llama, and then we also have mini reward llamas on one of the attack the titans or hunt the titans even. So 2 mini reward llamas there, and pretty much that's going to be it. There is actually, if we go to the bottom again, the Krypton pistol. It is epic variant instead of legendary. You can use flux to get it up, or you could just research it from the collection book. But it's an alright pistol, to be honest. 4-player missions, hero XP on that one, probably want to skip it. Wow, that's 5 times Pure Drops of Rain on that one though. Definitely run that one if you haven't. If you're in Stonewood Plankton area and need Pure Drops of Rain, and then we'll skip that one and move on to Plankton. So for Plankton, in terms of mission alert rewards, there's not a whole lot going on. Probably just this one is the only one to call out. It's a legendary weapon, vacuum tube spear. It's alright. I think it has the chain lightning effect on the 6th perk, so kind of cool for that effect. But other than that, we'll just cover the another 5 times Pure Drops of Rain. Another mission, great mission there to do. Again, if you need Pure Drops of Rain and you're in Plankton or Canny, that would be good for you. And then a 4 times reperk, another decent mission. So we're getting some good 4-player missions in the lower areas, which is nice to see. Got to represent the newer players. Schematic XP on that one, you probably want to skip that. And then up here we have Survivor XP, so we will then move on to Canny Valley. But Canny Valley does have some juicy rewards straight off the bat down here. So Sealing Electric Field, fantastic trap. It's a great trap. There's a bunch of other legendary weapons at the bottom area here, but they're not weapons I'd really recommend using, so we'll just skip those and do the 4-player missions. For that one, you want to skip it because it's just hero XP. Survivor XP, not worth it on that one. Around here, Another 4-player. Survivor XP, skip that one. We've got 3 mini reward llamas there, which is pretty decent. Easy mission to do, quick as well, because it's just a 10-minute eliminate. Schematic XP there, so the 4-player missions are really not worth it in here. And then we've got another 3 mini reward llamas if you do want some extra gold, I guess. Then heading into Twine, we have some decent rewards starting off here again. So the 4-player van gives us a legendary pistol defender. Fairly good reward there, if you want to get that. Then we have a double reward here, so Fortsville Slugger, Ceiling Gas Trap, and you're going to get some Eye of the Storm as well. So pretty decent mission, especially if you don't have the weapon or the trap there. The Ceiling Gas Trap, alright trap, so yeah, might be worth going for. 4 times Eye of the Storm there is pretty crazy. Get that if you need that. Working our way down, Survivor XP, probably skip that one, and then we have another upgrade llama token here, so if you want to stock up on those, that's where you're going to do it, and I don't know what's happening to my voice. 4-player mission is Survivor XP again, skip that one probably. Survivor XP, skip that one. We have legendary wall darts here though, which is pretty good, and then we do have another defender down here, I think. So legendary defender, that's a melee defender if you want that. Survivor XP, we covered that one, I think. We have schematic XP, so there. Let's probably skip that one. Survivor XP, probably skip that one. We'll just keep going. We do have a legendary survivor, 2 of them actually coming up, so that's fairly decent to look out for. We have the Krypton pistol again with a Vindatech Jolter. Both weapons, not really anything crazy, but it's a double reward, so you might want to get it. 4 times Pure Drops of Rain is fantastic there. Survivor XP, probably want to skip, and there's your legendary survivor. We have another defender on a 4-player mission this time though, so she's a shotgun defender, so you probably aren't that bothered about getting that, to be honest. Over here we have the second legendary survivor, fantastic stuff, and then if we just do a few more 4-player missions, they're both pretty poopy, so just skip those, I reckon. And then up here, 4 legendary perk up with Pure Drops of Rain is a great mission, so definitely hop on that one. Over here we have Controller Harper, if you don't have her already at this point. And then for the 4-player missions to finish us off, we have Lightning in a Bottle 4 times with Epic Perk Up, pretty decent. We have 5 times Reperk, Jesus, get running that one. Repair the Shelter, easy mission to do. Then we have 4 Storm Shard with Pure Drops of Rain, great rewards. Hero XP only on that one, we're going to skip that one. 5 times Storm Shard though with Reperk is really good. Over here we have 5 times Reperk with the Vindatech Slicer, a great sword for anyone who plays Ninja, and then another 5 times Reperk. So there you go, there's your missions. Don't forget about the llama shop. So Smorgasbord, don't sleep on this one. Please do check it out. You just want to see what's in there. It might have something really good. You could get a mythic lead as well. So yeah, it'd definitely be worth your tickets if there's something in there worth getting. And then in the item store, be sure to check out the new items. But yeah, other than that, that'll do, I think. So if you're new here, definitely subscribe. I don't know what's happening with my voice again. I'm just going to get the video done here, I reckon. So thanks so much for watching. Please do like and comment if you can. And I will see you in a future video, hopefully. Cheers.